guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Flavine here again. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Flavelle TV. I hope you guys are doing extremely well. Okay, yay, it's been long. We post a video on this channel. In this particular channel, we do everything lifestyle and everything entertainment. Okay, this is my this is a channel where I pour in my everything. Okay, I'm really sorry I've not been uploading because I've been so focused on my first channel. And if you don't know, I have my first channel is called Flavelle Skincare. I'm going to put it here, no, here, or you can check it down in the description box, the way I do everything skincare on that channel. Okay, so if you are interested about glowing your skin, knowing a lot of things about taking care of your skin and skincare, please go and subscribe to that my channel. Okay, so in today's video I want to tell you guys a story time how my athletics career ended in Cameroon. Okay, I know some of you don't know, I used to be an athlete. I have always been an athlete ever since I was a child. Okay, but that ended once I entered the university. My athletics career ended, period. It ended. Okay, so I want to tell you guys the story time of how my athletics career ended, what happened, how it went, and all of that. Okay, so if you're interested in knowing, in watching, please make sure you watch the video to the end. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share. Please subscribe to my videos, subscribe to my channel, please. Okay, thank you. If you're not subscribed to my channel, like, what are you doing? So guys, let's just go straight into this video. Welcome back, guys. So like I said in my intro, yeah, I am going to tell you guys the story of how my athletics career ended. Now mind you, ever since I was a child, yeah, even in Manfi, yes, I grew up in the southwest region of Cameroon, in Manfi town. And so there are always these little competitions that they organize. We call them cross town. Yeah, cross town. Not really cross town. Is it cross village? Because I was in a village just after Manfi. They call it Bisongaba. So as a child, they always have these sporting events. And I competed once, and I was the third girl, okay, in that competition. So ever since I went to school, I went to secondary school, even in primary school, I used to always compete in running, athletics, track and field, all those good stuff. Okay, and when I went to secondary school in Boya, that is still in the southwest region of Cameroon, but in another division, yeah, in Fako division, I will always run. Like, you can go to my school, Southwest, ask any Southwest coach who is in Deep Agbo Flavine, they are going to tell you that girl that runs and leaves everybody behind. Like, period. I'm not bragging here, but that's the truth. Okay, it has always been a passion. So whenever I run, you know, when junior students are running, we always have coaches from higher institutions that come and just see how you guys are competing. They try to give you guys advice, they prepare you for what is ahead, and they'll even tell you, okay, come when you go to the university, we're going to use you, you can be running and all of those stuff. Yeah, so I had this coach from the University of Boya, and she was like, when you finish, you have your advanced level, please just make sure that I'm waiting for you in UB. Come to UB, you know, I'm going to help you, we are going to run, you're going to take your career. And I was just excited, you know, when you're naive, I'm just excited, like, oh my God, I'm going to attend university games. And she will even take me for competitions at times to just go and look, to just go and see how, you know, professional athletes are running and all of those stuff. Okay, and yeah, that was basically it. So now I got to the University of Boya, bam, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to take my athletics career far. All that. Basically, I am not a resistant runner. I am a sprint runner, which means I will run races like 100 meters, 400 meters, highest. Like, I'm not the kind that goes for 5,000 that they go around the field so many times. No, that's not my domain. I'll do relays, you know, relays, fast 100 meters relays, or short. It just all depends on that. Anything that is sprint, that's my domain. Yeah, okay, so it was time for the university games. And if you're in the University of Boya, you will know that when you want to go for games, you train hard. Like, you train so hard. You train. Okay, the first thing that I don't like about, you know, sporting activities in the Southwest region as compared to the Francophones. The Francophones take sporting, in fact, they take anything sports really serious, you understand? Anglophones don't appreciate sports. They don't appreciate physical exercises. They don't appreciate, I don't know, they have their own things that they lift up, okay? And sports is not just one of them. That is not just one of them. They'll concentrate more on, you know, giving good education, but when it comes to physical education, that's not their domain, yeah? So that's why whenever we come for competition, you see all these people from Douala, people from Yaoundé, you know, they're always people from Ebolowa, all these Francophone people, they are always like the first. Just few Anglophones who try to top up to the first three, you understand? So that was already one of the things that is killing our it's killing athletes from the Anglophone regions. Let's just get that out here. Moral support and the fact that they don't prioritize physical education, that is number one issue that I didn't like. So the thing now is, when I got to the university, when school just started, yeah, there's always this sports 101 that everybody will have. If you're from the University of Boya, you know that you must validate sports. So that one was separate. But now I was doing sports and still training. Like they will train you, will run up a hill, you know, you just have training days. Then when now the university games are approaching, the training becomes intense, okay? Even like is it second semester or it's first semester, when others are going home, you're not supposed to go home because you have to stay back in school for the 2 weeks holiday that others have gone home. You have to stay in school, you sleep in school, you eat in school. We are just training. And mind you, those 2 weeks that you're supposed to stay in school, the others have gone home, they are supposed to pay you a certain amount of money, yeah? They're supposed to pay you. But I don't know how I can say this. This is where the anger started from, okay? When you know that there's a particular amount of money that they are supposed to give you, that particular amount never gets to you. Like, you will hear your counterparts from the Francophone regions who will be like, oh, the 2 weeks that we stayed in school, we paid 50,000. But the money that comes to you is not even up to 50,000. Did they even pay us? I don't even know. So what happens to our own 50,000 they're supposed to give us? We cannot even explain, okay? That aside, now we've trained, all of that. This is another issue. Do you guys see what I'm wearing? Let me show you guys, yeah? Let me stand up. I don't know if you guys can see University of Boya. Can I come down? There's nobody behind my camera, so nobody can help me. So you guys saw University of Boya, yeah? And then you will still see something down here. I don't know if you see my name, N.A. Flavine. It's somewhere here. Okay, so these jerseys, right, according to what they say in school, we are supposed to pay 12,000 or 30,000 francs for this thing. It comes with a trouser. I'm not wearing the trouser. The trouser is somewhere in the house. It comes with a trouser. And you're supposed to pay 12,000 francs for this. Now, my issue is, why is our own system like this? Like, if a school wants students to go and represent them somewhere, isn't it in their opinion to print track wears and track suits free for students? Like, how is it that we are still supposed to pay 12,000 francs for jerseys to go and represent a school? Even if I have to own the jersey, so what? Like, I don't know. If you ask other athletes from other schools, you ask athletes from other countries, this is the least of their worries. Like, a tracksuit is the least of their, but we still have to pay 12,000 francs for tracksuits. That aside, now when you're going for the university games, you already have a certain amount of money that they give you. I'm sure it's 50,000 francs. So let's say the 50,000 francs that you work during the 2 weeks, and the 50,000 francs that you work during the games, that's already like 100,000 francs, yeah? And if now you win any medal, you still have 50,000 francs on top of it. So it will be to your advantage if you win something. Now, it's time for the games. This is where the fun part comes in. When the day that we were supposed to do control, now they will send people from the Ministry of Sports and Physical Education, blah, blah, blah. They'll come and check you guys. They'll make sure that maybe you've paid your school. If you've not paid your school fees, you will not go. Even if you have been training the whole school year, even if you have been training for 8 months, that day is a day that they determine. Before you guys even want to go, you guys have like examination. They still put all the athletes together. You guys run and compete among yourselves. Then now they will choose the ones that they want to go and participate. Okay, of course I was choosing. Yeah, I'm seeing aside from training, I am talented. Okay, there is something that you need to know. Some people are born athletes and they still train. Meanwhile, some people are not born athletes, but they train their way into becoming the best. Okay, I was gifted from birth. I could run even when I was in the university of even when I was in Boya in primary school. When we have cross country races, whether we are running with higher, they don't even care. They mix even with people from the quarter that don't even go to school. They just mix everybody. But I was still the first girl in the whole of Fako that used to come out. Okay, so I am somebody that was gifted. Back then I was in secondary school. Nobody was training me. I can say it. I say it with my full chest. Nobody was training me, but I was always the first. That is to tell you that some coaches will always say that this child is gifted, but she needs training. You understand? So I was somebody that was gifted in running and all of that, but I needed training to be perfect, to be a professional. Now we've trained, and that day they chose some of us. So when people from the ministry came now, they will do, I don't know if it's medicals or whatsoever. They will check if you've paid your school fees, if you're not owing, you did not take anything from school. All of those things they will check, and then they will approve that you should go for the games. Yeah, they will take down your name and take it to Yaoundé, whatsoever. Now, that day when they were done signing everything, that's the day that will pay you even your 50. They'll pay you before you go for the games. Yeah, they'll pay you the day before. So that was the day they had to give us our 50K. Do you guys know that they had to remove 12K? Because the day they were sewing these tracks, they will tell you to pay for your 12K. If you don't pay, they will tell you that the day they are paying your money to go to games, they will get the 12K from there. And I'm always like, what? So that day they had to remove 12K from my 50K. I was angry. Hey God, hey. That day I was so furious. I was angry. So it came now, and we had to go for games. It was nice. The road trip was nice. We went to Yaoundé, all of that good stuff. There's always an issue with housing, as always. Feeding is not easy. A lot of population. I'm not even going to go into that. I was more focused on, this is my first university games here, so I'm nervous, I'm tense. The other athletes have been there before. I was the only new athlete that had added to the team. Okay, so now I was the only new. No, I'm sure we were like two of us. Yeah, like two new athletes. So the day we got to Yaoundé, in the evening they were like, okay, since you are the new athlete, let's take you around the field. Let's show you some of the things that maybe our school did not have, because the University of Boya does not have any good field for track and field. No, yes, I said it. Okay, they don't have it. If it's that old field that people call track and field, that's not a field. You need to walk on that field. So they had to take me to a field so that they have the lines, everything. They've painted it white, green, the lines that are not supposed to touch. So they had to go and orientate me, show me everything, guys. We went that night. And when you go there, you see other athletes in their school track suits. Some people are hopping, some are warming up, some are training. They are just there. Everybody's doing their own thing. So we went around the field. So we came now, and we were like, oh, do we want to try to run a bit, just to flex our muscles and all of that good stuff? Guys, I saw this lady. She was inside her track. You see, this track suit has hiding your skin, and it doesn't show who you really are. This lady now came out, and it's like she wanted to train. Mind you, she's from INGS. INGS is a school in Cameroon that trains sport teachers. These sport teachers now, when they graduate, they will be dispatched to secondary schools to go and be sport teachers in those. So it's a professional school for sport teachers. So their whole life they do with sports. They don't have any other thing that they do. It is sports. They're not like us that we have to go to school, worry about writing exam. Their own exam is sports. Everything about them is sports. Okay. So this lady now, I was just looking at how she was training, good, and now she came down. Yeah, she had to remove her tracksuit now to really run well, guys. Hey, I saw something. They always say that if you can beat somebody up here, you've killed them. Like if you can challenge me up here, you've challenged me already. Guys, I saw this lady, this her one lap, this other lap, her this hand. In my mind, leg, this is how her leg is behind, as in it shows that she has been to the gym. This person has worked her body so much, like, oh my god, I was scared. I was so scared. I'm like, is this the person I am supposed to come and compete with? And somebody made a side comment that this is the girl that is always representing Cameroon. Like, internationally, you represent Cameroon to go and run against other African nations. And in my mind, like, me, I was just like, I don't know how old I was back then, to come and run with these professional athletes. Oh God, I was killed psychologically. I couldn't even jog again, guys. Everything just changed. I became sick, instant malaria. As in, you know, when somebody is fine, all of a sudden, they become sick. Like, what's happening? And so they had to call the school doctor to come and check me, like, what's going on with you? You were fine always. I was not feeling fine again. Psychologically, I was defeated. I know already that I will never make it, because these are people that I had to run with. These are also sprint workers. So I'm asking myself, now when you hear these francophones explain how they train, you just shake your head like, we've not been doing anything. We've not just been doing anything. Like, our coaches don't, I don't know how I can say it, yeah. It's more of personal workout. If you don't work out personally and you're depending only on the coach to come and coach you, to come and tell you to do this, you're not going to go far. If you're an Anglophone athlete, you're not going to go far, because we don't have good coaches. We don't have people who are really passionate about, really training you to becoming a good athlete. They don't. They'll combine a sprint athlete with how they call these people that go around the field so many times. They'll combine all of us and they'll train us the same. Like, you cannot train somebody who runs a short distance faster with the same way you train somebody that has to go around the field like 10 times. It doesn't work that way, you understand? The person who goes around the field 10 times has his own way of training them. You teach them their tactics, their techniques, how to start. Maybe they shouldn't start the race too fast. They shouldn't let people go and leave them. Meanwhile, some of us, you need to teach us how to run fast, because we have a limited amount of time, okay? The time that we run is not the same with the time, but they always put us together and train us. Like, who does that? You understand? So, I was already dead. Like, psychologically, I was already gone. The next day, they were talking about running. The whole game, I was just running just for running's sake. I was running because I had already signed a document, because I have collected money. I have to participate. But I was just running for running's sake. I wasn't running because I wanted to win again. I wasn't even concerned about winning any medal again. I was up here. I was gone already, and I was already saying that after this race I'm not running again. It came to a point, it just became bad. The 50k that I was giving, they have already removed 12k. I spent some money on the road where we were traveling to buy something and eat. The little few change that I had, they stole it. As in, we left money in a room to go and train. Before we came back, I couldn't see my money again, and nobody could tell me where the money was. Like, how? So that is basically, it was just, Yaoundé was just messed up for me. Like, I was just saying that I'm not coming back here again. I'll never run again. I'll never do any of those things again. Me and athletics, we are over. We are through. Like, forget about me, coach. Don't call me again. I was saying it and people were laughing and no, it's okay. It's because it's my first time. I feel discouraged because I didn't win. I'm like, no. There are a lot of things involved here. If you check the way we even train, how can we be in school? Lecturers know already that games are approaching, yeah? You know that games are approaching. So you're supposed to, there's a particular amount of time that you guys are supposed to stop lessons. But some lecturers will not stop lessons. Some of them will even come after 1 p.m. and give tests. and give marks to other people. And some of us that were not in class, we kept losing marks, okay, because after 1 p.m. I have to go to the field and train for university games. But meanwhile, some of my lecturers will be in class teaching. But it's not like that with the francophones, okay. If they say that this week everybody close at 12, lectures end at 12, lectures end at 12, and they give break for everybody that has to go and train, those that are not training have to go home. But no, in the Anglophone region, they don't respect you people. They don't care. For them, it's like physical education is nothing. It not concern them. You're on your own. Figure out yourself. You're on your own. If you come and you meet a test, you have to show justification that you were in the field running. If you come and they note, you have to catch up. Asking, it was just messed up here. It was a lot of things plus money. No, see, at times it's not really that we should blame our government for everything. Those under the government are we have an issue too. We have an issue because it's really funny how they will give money, a particular amount of money. That, okay, these kids that are going to represent your school, give them this amount of money. But before it wants to get to the students themselves, the authorities up have already, they'll cut and remove. But before the money even wants to get to the students, it's nothing. You know, there are rumors. You listen to francophone outlets, you ask them like how much they actually pay you for university games, and you hear a different figure. But this same amount is being paid for all schools. All students have the same amount of money. But no, it wasn't our case. So you see, all of these events put together with psychology, you know, that was how my athletics career ended. I wasn't even in the mood again. Like, I was just angry, plus the little change that I had got missing. I didn't win, all of these things, yada, and all of that, okay, was just getting to my head. It was just getting to my head, and I didn't like it anymore. And yeah, that is how my athletics career came to an end. So but I'm always somebody that I will always sit in front of a TV and watch people like Usain Bolt running. I watch female athletes running, track and field. I watch high jump, long jump. You know, all of those, I really love. Those are part of my, they were in my domain. Yeah, athletics has all of that into it. I will always watch it. Anything that has to do with physical education, sports, I enjoy watching it. I don't like football. I don't like handball, I don't like volleyball, I don't like lawn tennis, I don't like any of those, but athletics, that's my domain of sport. I like to watch. There's always this tension when I see people running. I will stand in front, it just gives me joy. You see that same tension that you have when you're watching football, yeah? That's the same tension that I have. So guys, that's basically it for this story time. That's how my athletics career came to an end. The next year, they were calling me again for university game. I'm just like, nobody should call me. I'm not going for any university games, period. I'm not going for any university games, okay? And it came to a point where I became sick. I started having gastritis and all of that. And my chest will always pain. So at times, I couldn't really support so many physical education, physical exercises and all of that, yeah. So I had to stop. And trust me, sports is hard. Sports is hard. I didn't like sports, but it's like I was gifted. You know when you don't like, when you finish running, so you're breathing like a hungry cow. But the drive to win, because I love what I do. Yeah, I heard that my father used to be an athlete. He used to like sports. I'm sure maybe I got it from him. Yeah, I don't know about that, but that's basically, so that was how my sporting career came to an end. And up to today, I'm not sure, yeah. Maybe in the future, again, I may pick it up. Maybe not in this country. If I go to another country, yeah. Maybe if I go to another country, I will pick it up again and try to, you know, even if it's not professionally, just do it for fun. Yeah, I can still pick up because I really love being an athlete. I love being me. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this story time was it was fun to you guys. I just wanted to bring it out here. This channel has been dormant, okay? I want to try bringing more videos to you guys. I want to try, you know, putting content out here, not just leaving this. See guys, I have content, okay, but it's the time to shoot. The motivation, there's some days you just get up and you don't want to do anything. Like, please pray for me. Yeah, please pray for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Have you ever had a dream that you had to cut short of it, maybe because of marriage, children, or anything? Okay, let me just know. Maybe you wanted to be a mother, but you didn't become a mother because of this, or you wanted to be an actress, you wanted to be a YouTuber, but you cannot be a YouTuber because of this. Let me just know your thoughts down below. Have you ever had this dream that you had to terminate it because of one reason or the other? Comment down below. Okay, I would love to hear your thoughts. Also, let me know your thoughts down. If you have been an athlete in Cameroon, if you're an athlete in Cameroon and you face any of this, okay, let me also know down in the comment section. And also, I think that they should change this thing where they bring INJS, which is the sports school in Yaoundé, to come and be competing. Like, it doesn't work that way. You cannot take professional sporters to come and compete with amateurs. Like, it does. Anyway, what's my own. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I love you guys. Please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button. If you subscribe to my channel, like, it tells YouTube that this guy is even doing something good. Okay, please go and subscribe to my first YouTube channel. That's my skincare channel. In there I have amazing skincare videos. And until I see you in my next video, bye.